For everyone that makes our town so great.
You mean the people that put the pop in P-Town?
The people that put the pop in P-Town?
Yep, we see you, and we want to give you a big thanks.
Yes, we do. The best way we know how is by helping all you people put a little more pop in your party, your presents.
Your promise to love them forever.
That's our holiday promise to all the people who make our lives so special here at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
All right, welcome Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans to the kitchen for this first Tuesday night game of the season against our nearby rivals, Peoria Central, Peoria High Lions. I'm Rob Kenny. I'm here with my longtime partner, Mike Plunkett. Say hello to the folks, Mike.
Rob, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
See here, last time I think I did a game here, you were maybe at home texting us and giving us all kinds of tips on everything that we were doing wrong, and it was kind of a nonstop text, but in that regard. But
I like to send in recipe ideas, and
yeah. No, the last time we were in the gym Friday night, we played another one of our rivals, Richwoods, and found out that this conference, and particularly schools in this city, are pretty darn good. And there's not a night off, and Richwoods played great, knocked off both our JV and our varsity, and looked really good in doing so. And I'd like to say, well, it gets easier, but no, it doesn't. When you bring the Lions in, it's always going to be a battle.
To win the Mythical City title this year is going to be a battle. Somebody's going to earn it. They're not going to earn it with an undefeated record. I guarantee you that. We're going to be doing it here. All right, we're getting ready to tip off the JV game here between our Irish wearing white, and we will have Central be out here in a second. Peoria High will be out here in a second.
We do prayer and starting lineup at the JV level too.
There's Manuel wearing their traditional maroon coming out to our left. We can count down to about 20 seconds to go here, and then we'll do a prayer and the national anthem. Or a prayer and the
starting
lineups.
Do the anthem later. Save that for the big guys.
We'll save that. We can only have so much patriotism stuffed into one.
And I've got Mr. Kenny
gym.
Squared to my right.
You
with
do.
You and
it's nothing more squarer than two Kennys. You're nothing if not accurate.
Prayer and starting lineups.
Heavenly Father, to you we give all praise and thanksgiving. Send forth the grace and abundance upon all gathered for this basketball game, and especially bless these teams, coaches, and referees. Allow your peace to always reign in our hearts. We ask this through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. And now let's see the starting lineup for tonight's Sophomore game. First of all, for our visitors from Peoria High.
Lineups.
All right.
Number 24.
We will first of all meet the visitors from Peoria High School, the Lions. We have number 24, Aiden Black. Number 21, get these numbers right here. Number 22, Durrani Pearson. We got number 21, LaShawn Stowers.
We had number 33, Ben Ham.
Ben Ham.
And we had
15, Rico Porter. Visiting Lions are coached by Shantez Jackson. And for the home team, the Irish, under the direction of Jason Whalen, we've got number 3, Teddy LaHood. Number 10, Teddy Dimler. Number 20, Tommy Graham. 23, Jack Campbell. And 32, Elliot Lynch.
Reminder, folks, we have 8-minute quarters here, and somewhere around the 4-minute mark where it's the most natural break of the game, we will be having our mask timeout, the mandated quarterly mask timeout. We have 4 of those if it works out, 4 of those per game. Set the tip here, number 20, Tommy Graham, going for the Irish. Against number 21.
Lions control the tip.
Stowers.
Irish in the traditional matchup.
Yep, this is the matchup zone. The Irish play at the varsity level. It's the farm system. If you want to play on the JV level, you have to learn this defense.
Yeah, it's like the freshmen play a lot of man-to-man, and then they're probably learning this in practice. But then we get our JV and varsity playing the matchup most of the time.
Any good basketball fan knows, zone still employs the man-to-man principles.
Yeah, you can't play zone if you don't know how to play man-to-man. That's
for
sure.
You cannot start playing the zone. Tommy Graham dribbles into the paint. The Irish swinging the ball around nicely there.
Good penetration, good kick on by Campbell.
It's Teddy Demler. Teddy's a tremendous athlete. You see him on basketball floor. See him on the soccer pitch. Elliot Lynch comes down here with the offensive rebound. The Irish are getting multiple looks at the multiple bites of the apple here. Poked away by the Lions. There we go.
Good move by Tommy Graham.
Yeah, Tommy Graham moves in the lane, takes a strong left hand, gets a right-handed shot. I was kind of concerned there. The Irish had gotten within 5 or 6 feet of the basket plenty of times, but we were always looking to pitch it back out. Just thinking that maybe we could probably score on the interior, and there we go. Irish force a turnover in midcourt. So we get a
little tangled there, no call.
Yep, just a
probably a good no call.
Yep, I'm sure number 21 there. Well, Sean Stowers doesn't think it was a no call. He's the one who ended up skidding to a halt on his nose.
Yeah, they got their feet tangled and he went flying.
The Irish
now we're going
press
to get a
here
foul,
after a miss or a make is given Central some fits there right around half court. All right, the Irish need to turn this defensive intensity and all these extra possessions into points here, Mike. We've had about 7 possessions here, counting turnovers and offensive rebounds. We only got 2 points out of it.
That was a little trouble that the JV had Friday night, just getting the ball in the basket consistently.
Like I said, it looks like we can penetrate and get within that 4 to 6 foot range. Whoops. Got a miscommunication there.
Yep.
Pass from Teddy Demler to Thatcher Hogan.
Yeah, Thatcher zigged, and Teddy thought he was going to zag, and the ball went out of bounds.
Thatcher was clearing space, running a cut.
It's going to be a block.
Yep. A blocking foul there on Teddy LaHood, his first.
We had the ball handling a little bit of trouble, get him in that corner at half court there, but was able to dribble by and get body on him and change their course of action. That's going to be a foul every time.
Central getting their first offensive possession really here where they're allowed to set something up.
Good penetration, good shot.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Number 32 there. It was Russell Spencer. Showed a very nice touch.
Spencer Russell.
Spencer Russell. Just like me, 2 first names.
That's right.
Can never get them in the right order. That evens up our score here at 2-2.
Good defensive pressure by the Lions, as always.
Yeah, you always have that. They always have
nice
active
move by
hands.
Demler.
Teddy Demler, strong hook to the basket, makes a reverse layup, giving the Irish a 4-2 lead. Yeah, the things you'll see from Central, Mike, this game are the things that you've seen from Central for the past 3-4 decades.
What you're going to have to be able to do, obviously, is you got to be able to handle their pressure. They're going to pressure. You know, their philosophy is every dribble, every pass, every shot, we're going to be out on you. You got to be able to handle that. If you pick up your dribble too soon, they're going to shut down that next pass. You got to be able to get open, and don't give up that dribble too soon. Secondly, I think we're going to see them try to do some penetration and kick, or they're usually pretty good at just taking the ball to the basket as well. But 32.
All right, there is 32. Spencer Russell knocks in a 3. He's got all 5 of their points, and he's given the visitors from Central, a 5-4 lead over the Irish.
He's just a freshman. He's a good-looking freshman.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot there. He should have touched from 4 feet away, and he should have touched from about 22 feet away there. All right, Irish.
Foul going to be on number 22, Durrani Pearson.
Right. Good strong post up there by Elliot Lynch. The Irish found him, forced the foul. And Liam O'Neill checking into the game. He's going to give Teddy LaHood a little breather. Finds Thatcher Hogan in the corner with the inbounds pass.
Nice play by Thatcher.
It was very nice, yeah. There's another strong post up by Lynch. Turns around, a little bit short on the shot. Might have got a little body contact there. Ends up on the ground. On the other end, the Irish end up with another forced turnover. There's Thatcher Hogan getting back and getting in the middle of things there.
Yeah, it's a good hustle getting back. You
really
have to do it. If you don't against this team, you're gonna be looking at the backs of their uniforms as they're shooting layups.
Yeah.
And that's always been, the philosophy at Central has been, they're controlled, but they're going to play. They're going to beat you up down the floor, but it's not wild. It's not.
A little turnover there, a little, perhaps some overpassing. Elliot Lynch there had a path to the basket. Threw a bounce pass though to his cutting teammate. Couldn't handle it. Score remains 5-4. Long three there was blocked.
Good hustle by Liam O'Neill to chase that ball down. That was heading up, and Liam did step out of bounds.
We'll have our mass time on here. We spoke about a little bit earlier here. I've come at the 3:12 mark here of the first quarter. A little bit of a frenetic pace to this game right now. It's 5-4 Lions over the Irish.
A lot of up and down without a lot of points being scored. Both teams have made 2 shots, and that's been it. But there has been a lot of action. Pretty good pace to it. The officials right now.
But yeah, it's been a lot of activity without a lot of, not necessarily that there's no thought behind it, but a lot of activity without much results.
Not a lot of results, but,
yeah.
but the officials are letting them play. They're getting the flow of the game going on. It just need to convert a little bit.
Yeah, the Irish have been getting their shots. Like you said, against the Richwoods game, just a little bit of lack of finishing, a little bit of lack of touch in that final 2 feet.
And you said a little indecision. Get the ball inside. We got to make a strong move. We're making, we're either getting it in or we're looking to get it out right away, or we're falling away where we got to make a move where we're going to go to the basket and maybe draw some contact. You know what? If you get fouled, you get fouled. If you don't, if they don't call it, now you know what they're calling, what they're not calling. You adjust from there. But you got to expect you're going to get a little bump here.
Yeah. It's a contact sport, it was explained to me once. A guy who was sitting on my chest after following me. And the Lions will inbound it just to the right baseline of their basket. Well, we get Thatcher Hogan there showing those active hands he's shown all game.
Thatcher moves really well. He does a nice job.
Deflection there. Disrupted what the Lions wanted to do. Lions retain possession, however. And number 5 just stepped into the game here. That is TQ Webb. Going to get a double dribble. And Central running a bit of a weave there. Dribble handoff at the top of the key. Really wasn't like everything else so far this game. Really wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, good solid defense. But if you're going to dribble, you're dribbling for a purpose. You're going someplace. If not, you got to give it up and get into your offense.
Sideline to sideline dribbling there. Nice score remains 5-4 here. About 2:45 to go in the first period. Irish looking to take the lead. Oh, here's a nice block shot there by 20.
Nice catch by 21.
22, Durrani Pearson made that block.
That was LaShawn Stowers that made a really nice catch.
You see the athleticism there. Tommy Graham coming to the fore there. Forces the turnover, grabs the ball, takes it the length of the floor. Gets himself look at 2 shots here. There was a foul on number 21. LaShawn Stowers just made that terrific defensive play, and now he gets the foul. It's about the way it goes in high school basketball. First one from Teddy Graham is a shooter's miss, went in, hit plenty of the inside of the rim, but bounced back out.
That's another issue we had the other night with the JV. We probably brought 50% from free throws. So, and nobody goes to the line trying to miss.
No.
Everybody else says, well, you need to practice your free throws. I think the coaches practice free throws. Sometimes you just don't make them.
Pretty sure they worked on it, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't the first time Tommy shot a free throw.
Yeah, when you're making only 50%, though, you're definitely, the glass is half empty. All right, we get a 3 there
Really
from
nice
number
shot.
22.
Or this. Yeah, was that 21?
Was that 21?
Stowers.
Oh, it was Stowers, you're right. Very nice 3. Doubling the lead for Peoria High now. They're up 8-4 over the home Irish.
Your head is number 21, Stowers.
All right, let's see if the Irish can get into some offensive rhythm here. Teddy Graham did a good job of being strong with the ball there, finding his teammate, Teddy Dimmler.
It's like Stowers just picked up his second foul.
Given how smooth his jumper splashed in, they're going to really want to have him back out there. I'd be surprised to see him sit the rest of the half.
There's always different philosophies on
Yeah.
that. Some coaches will not take a chance on you getting that third foul. Others say, I trust you, you're going to let you play.
The Irish running on bounce play. Get a 3 from Thatcher Hogan from the right side. Comes up short. Rebound comes down to the Lions. Looking to more than double their lead here. They got an 8-4 lead right now.
Inside by Graham. Now he's running the floor well.
Central gets back, thwarts the initial thrust of the Irish fast breaks. The Irish pull it back out, get it back up top. Oh, there's that extra pass, nice pass. That's Thatcher Hogan scores from deep.
Very good penetration and pass.
Yeah, is it Jack Campbell?
That was Campbell.
Yeah,
he does a good
very
job.
nice
He
job
penetrates
there,
and looks to pass. It's a pretty solid freshman. Boy, another good shot by Levin.
Another
Before
3,
Little.
11-6 now for Peoria High over Peoria Notre Dame. We're down to about 30 seconds or so to go here in the first quarter. The Irish are probably in a little bit of danger if they're trying to hold for a last shot here with these active hands of Central. We get Jack Campbell taking the ball into the teeth of the defense and earning that foul. It's really what you were talking about 2 minutes ago there, Mike.
Yeah, he will penetrate. He's not afraid to take it in. He did get hit.
It's a little out of control, but he was out of control going towards the basket and being aggressive. So the refs tend to award that. All right, see if Jack can get us off this free throw schneid. There you go. Center cut. Cutting the Irish deficit to 4 points, 11-7. Jack had completed here. One double touch.
We got a lucky bounce, though.
We did. We get LaHood, Teddy Dimmler. Gets the rebound.
First one was denied, but he stuck with it, put it back. Got a little lucky bounce there, but you'll take that. Nice touch.
There we go. That was not a lucky shot there.
That's Spencer Russell.
Spencer Russell puts in a
he's
nice
had an 8-point quarter.
floater.
He's had a nice start tonight.
He's a nice kid. It leaves it to 13-9. The Irish trying to cut the deficit in here in the last seconds of the game, or the quarter. But the clock will run out. It'll show the Peoria High Lions with a 13-9 lead over the Peoria Notre Dame Irish. In a game that really still didn't have much shape to it for those 8 minutes. I think we saw 3-point shooting from Peoria High, really the difference there. I think they hit three threes. Three of them. Those 3 extra points give them 75% of their lead right now.
And we're just struggling, just making shots. Again, we're getting looks. We're getting to the basket. I don't know if we're changing shots around the basket or exactly what we're doing, but we're just not converting the way we need to. 9 points. And again, we're going to have to make a shot from outside sometime. We're going to have to make something just to open them up a little bit, so that opens you up for some penetration as well. But all in all, not a horrible quarter, but like you said, just need a little bit more flow.
Yeah, it sounds odd in a game when you're on the short end of a 4-point deficit, but our defense was really pretty good.
It was good. They made shots.
They made some shots. We got a lot of deflections, a lot of turnovers. We just didn't turn those into positive plays. You really want to get about a point per turnover, really, by the end of the game. You want to look over, and if you force 12 turnovers, you really want to get 12 points off of those. And the Irish probably forced 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
And I think they probably got 2 points off of those.
Yeah, the turnovers, and then we, like I said, how many second shot opportunities that we had with rebounds. So we just got to settle down and get the ball in the basket. So.
Yep, nothing wrong with the effort, but we have to increase our efficiency. And that's my bumper sticker.
That's always a good stat if you can look at how many possessions you have and how efficient you are on each one of those. That's a true stat.
All right, the Irish start with the ball here to start the second quarter. Get a good penetration there from Thatcher Hogan, but I think he was caught in between getting that indecisive.
Yeah, I didn't see his feet real clearly there, but official was right on top of it.
He was a little surprised that he was able to.
Yeah, he was looking to pass.
Get a 10-foot shot off. Yeah. The Irish had extended their pressure out to half court. So now they fall back to the top of the key.
They're not afraid to launch.
No, they're not.
They're not afraid to launch.
They got some guys with shots that look pretty enough to.
Which again can cause us to have to come out a little bit more, which then opens them up for some penetration.
The Irish trying to find a way inside of this Peoria High
Good
defense.
look inside. That's very nice.
Right there.
Teddy LaHood made a really nice play no hesitation to get the ball into Tommy, and Tommy no hesitation to take the ball up.
Yeah, I think that's all the difference is going to make for us to stay in touch in this game. Is to go in there with some aggressiveness and some decisiveness.
Yeah, if you think about it too much, you're just going to get in your head a little bit too much. You got to play. Get your shot blocked, or they take it from you. You know what? That happens.
Yes, it does. All right, the Irish big, strong defensive rebound attempt there from Tommy Graham. He draws the foul from the shooter.
Murray Smith
missed a shot. Well, often happens you miss that layup and you get frustrated at yourself and you slap at the rebounder.
He ended up making a good move. He
did.
Little slip in the lane and made a really nice move to get around the defender. Just didn't finish, and you know that happens. But don't follow it up with a foul when you're 90 feet away from the basket. Good move by Tommy Graham again.
All right, the
Tommy's just really slowing the game down, which I like.
Yeah, he is such a good athlete.
You know, I don't know if we have that on a replay on that one again, but as you look at that, we'll look at it here. You see Tommy, he just takes it. He's not in a big hurry, slows down, pump fake, and takes it up. Just executed that thing perfectly.
He gets his assist from the same partner. He got his last basket on, too. There. Very nice job by Teddy LaHood of, speaking of slowing it down, really not going helter-skelter into the teeth of the defense there.
Yeah, LaHood plays a really good floor game. He doesn't get too excited, too ahead of himself, handles the ball pretty well, pretty strong with it. And, you know, we're out there right now with LaHood and Hogan, two freshman guards, playing against a pretty good team. This is a team that's going to have some quickness, some athleticism, and most of them are sophomores.
They got some height on them that we don't have at the moment. Not with this lineup out there. All right, Jeffrey tied the game up here in a little 4-0 run, thanks to LaHood and Graham. The Irish didn't give up a wide open three from the right corner, though, and it's going to go down. And it's number 3, Deontay Mann.
You know, they've had 4 different guys make threes.
Yeah, and they all look like they were not accidental threes. Elliot Lynch establishing some good interior position there and gets swarmed by the defense, gets the ball out. There we go again. We get Tommy Graham on the dunk from the right block. Sitting there lurking outside the lane, getting the dump down pass the 3rd time that's happened in a row for the Irish.
Tommy's having a little fun out here. Oh, nice move.
Boy,
that was a Daquan Little. Excellent move to the basket.
Yeah, some real nice ball skills there. The Irish got it to 16-15.
32.
Elliot
Lynch.
An old-fashioned three-point play try here if he makes the free throws.
He looked the defense off and found the seam and took it in. And finished well. Finished with contact.
You know, we always You hear the NFL guys talking about the quarterback looking the safeties to one side or the other like that. That's exactly what he did, the Irish defense there.
He did.
Look to the right, cut back to the left. All right, that old-fashioned three-point play gives an 18-15 lead to the Irish. And you get a turnover here, forced by Central.
Yeah, we don't want to get too excited right now and try to rush things. You know,
5.5 minutes
they've had
to go.
they had a nice little run there. That's all right. You just come down and make sure you get a shot.
Yeah, the Irish have shown that there's a path to the basket to points for them now with Tommy Graham scoring 6 straight. I think the main problem the Irish are going to have with this Peoria High JV team is that they can score. All 5 guys out there can score.
Yeah, if they continue to make the threes like they're making them, they're going to cause us a lot of problems. Nice play by LaHood.
LaHood, yeah, he caused that in the first,
that.
and then he got it out. Yeah, active hands at the top of the key.
Nice play by Elliott Lynch.
19-17. There we go.
The body of the Lion, and now we got a chance to tie this thing up or go ahead with the 3.
We just got 2 points off that last turnover because of LaHood's excellent hustle finishing what he started there with the left-handed layup. Let's see if the Irish can get 2 more points off this too and get back to that 1 point per turnover average that we really would like to see. Almost a turnover.
Got a little lucky there.
Yep. Tommy Graham again gets a dump-off pass, this time from Jack Campbell. Tommy attacks again from the left side, the left block.
Tommy's having a good night. He's going to have to take some of these guards out to, pizza or something after the game. They're getting him the ball in pretty good spots.
Scored 8 out of the last 10 Irish points, and he hasn't been more than 10 feet away combined, I don't think.
Very good play by
19-19. The Irish get that most modern of fast breaks, Mike. Leads to a wide open three-pointer.
Campbell, that transition 3 is a good 3, just like a 3 off of an offensive rebound. Here we go, another breakaway.
There we go. Elliott Lynch goes up and jams it in from the right side. All right, now we're getting those points off the turnovers now.
Yeah, making some, and it was nice. Campbell making that 3 is huge.
Yes, it was. Central.
Who scored that one?
The game has really opened up here. We're going to have to see that on the block. They were blocked by a Central player trying to get into the game. It's 24-21. All right, the Irish call timeout. I think Coach Whalen was afraid of this game turning into a downhill ski match.
30 seconds.
We see we see Ted LaHood's layup here. We're going to see Jack Campbell's dish to. And then we're going to see Jack Campbell's bomb from the right side.
And then Lynch follows.
Wish his dad were here to see this. Showing the leap, the hops that he did not get from his father, Jim. All right, after that tumultuous about 45, 50 seconds of actual game time, we come out of this with the Irish taking a timeout. It's actually going to be our masked timeout, too. The Irish will get charged with a 30-second, but they'll take the full 90. It leads with the Irish with a 24-21 lead on the back of a three-pointer from Campbell, Jack Campbell, and a bunch of layups from Tommy Graham off a great assist from a few of his teammates.
Yeah, our shooting percentage this quarter has been really, really high. We got 15 points in the first 4 minutes, 4+ minutes. But we're getting breakaways, and then just to see Campbell make a 3, needed somebody to make a 3 for us tonight and just open that up a little bit.
Well, we see Elliott, we saw Elliott Lynch, we saw Teddy LaHood score. See Tommy Graham, of course, like that. So I think the Irish just seeing the ball go into the basket, and now you notice we're not falling back on shots. We're not settling for 6 or 8 footers. I mean, all Tommy Graham's he's putting the ball right off the square.
Yeah, a little more confidence in our step right now.
Oh, there we
Excellent
go.
job.
Excellent pass from, I think that was Lynch down to Dimmler. I know it was Dimmler who scored. I think it was from Elliott Lynch.
Ran a little flux cut on the baseline and had
love to see your big man.
Dimmler open.
Your big man with enough skill to throw that pass. Speaking of skill.
Daquan Little, very nice drive and floater to the basket.
Yeah, almost a little teardrop floater in there. There is a lot of offensive talent out there in this quarter. At least it's reaching its potential. All right, another three from the Irish here. It goes long from Dimmer from the left side. We get a secondary sort of fast break.
Great
The
job
Irish
running the floor for the
out.
Lions, but Teddy LaHood ran the floor himself and made a very, very nice play.
Yeah, Teddy's really been making his mark with his defense this quarter. And the Irish 26-23, down here below 3 minutes to go. Looking to see if we can't get the ball into the hot hand. Get it over to LaHood on to the right side.
They're doing a really good job of weak side help on Graham right now when he's posting. Nice move.
Oh, very nice move. Another pass from Ted LaHood, another assist from Ted LaHood to one of his big men. This time it's Elliott Lynch, makes
and
a
Elliott
reverse
kept
layup.
the ball up high. He didn't bring it down. Early in the game, he was kind of falling away. Elliott's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Well,
it's good to see that.
That height is one of his advantages. His advantage isn't strength yet. It will.
Oh, these guys will get stronger. They spend their time in the weight room. They will get stronger.
But he'll be able to
you can get a guy stronger. You can't get him taller.
No, he'll be able to, in a year or two, be able to burst through that zoo of hands that is right there. But right now, keep the ball high, like you said.
Campbell feels good.
Yeah, exact same spot where he hit his earlier three. Gives the Irish a 31-23 lead. Irish going to get a blocking foul on here, trying to force a turnover out near midcourt. 1:43 to go. The Irish with their biggest lead of the game, biggest lead for either team in the game now. 8 points, 31-23. They're starting to establish that inside-outside game that's going to be so important. You get a wide open three. This one misses from Central.
Okay,
Deontay Mann that time.
Coach Jackson Howler 2-3 zone for the Lions. Let's see how we attack the zone.
Okay, Irish going to put Tommy Myler at the top of it to be the facilitator. Maybe do a little high-low game here. Irish get a three from Dimmler from the left side. Boy, Elliott's had a nice, I think he put that off on purpose. The rare on-purpose bank shot from in
showing
front.
some good strength. Teddy knew there was going to be a little body there, and it wasn't a foul. It was good defense, a little contact. And,
You'd like to see the Irish take advantage of those multiple possessions there again. We got 2 offensive rebounds there from the initial shot and ended up getting points out of it. And those Teddy Dimmer points have given the Irish a 10-point lead, the first double-digit lead for either team this game.
Yeah, we've only got 4 fouls, so, you know, and nobody's in foul trouble, obviously. Everybody that's got a foul has 1. But we just need to, we can't give them something easy.
Liam O'Neill has come in to take a shift for the Irish on defense. Good job of not trying to force a fast break there by Dimmler.
He's done a really nice job just getting the ball, controlling the offense, not rushing anything.
They had Irish, get a nice dump down pass to Elliott Lynch, who was lurking in that, what they call the dunker's spot. Couldn't finish it off the glass, though.
That's a big turnaround, 21.
Yep. That is Sean Stowers again.
With his second 3 of the game.
He has a pretty shot.
He's a nice-looking player. He just looks like a basketball player, doesn't he?
Nice sound when it goes
just
through
long
the net.
and good, really good.
Okay, going to be a
nice play by
big change here at the end of this game. Going to be 5 quick points for the visiting Lions. See if the Irish can't get off a good look here from Ted Dimmler. Oh, nope. Teddy maybe not quite aware of how little time was left. Looked like he could have tried to squeeze a shot off there. If he did lose track of the time, it's probably the only thing he lost track of this half. He played a really good half. But that little 5-0 run at the end of the half has brought the Lions within 5 of the Irish here at 33-28 at all zeros in the first half.
Hey, talk about a game of runs, and that's what this was. You know, we scored 9 points in the first quarter and 24 in the second, and the shots we weren't making, we start making, and they cooled down a little bit, but still, they still had a 15-point quarter. You know, they're on pace to still average about 15 points a quarter. That's not that's not too bad. That puts close to 60 for a night. So it's just you have to weather the storm here, take care of the ball, and don't panic too much, and we've put ourselves in a position now.
We gave up. We gave up a wide open three to a player we know, or we should know by now, can make those shots. I mean, you end up turnover out. You don't want to have it out near half court, leading to that fast break bucket. So those are mistakes that are fixable, though, for the Irish, and that's what coaches will be talking about now. We'll be back here to give a little wrap up of the first half and a little preview of the second half in about 8 minutes or so of real time. We're at 9:48 of this 10-minute break at halftime, so we'll see you at about 2 minutes left. We'll talk to you then.
You need to appreciate it if you don't.
For everyone that makes our town so great,
You mean the people that put the pop in P-Town?
the people that put the pop in P-Town,
Yep, we see you, and we want to give you a big thanks.
yes we do. The best way we know how is by helping all you people put a little more pop in your party, your presents.
Your promise to love them forever.
That's our holiday promise to all the people who make our lives so special here at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdillonique.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
All right, Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans, welcome back here. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half of our JV game between Peoria Notre Dame Irish.
Yeah.
Your home squad and our visitors from just down the road, Peoria High Central Lions. Irish are up 33-28. Mike, I'm thinking about it over the little 10-minute break here at halftime. You said a game or half of runs, and it was definitely what it was.
Yeah, that's generally what you're going to see with basketball. It's whoever has the most runs is going to win. Now, if one team's completely dominant, but I think these two teams are probably pretty evenly matched, at least from what we've seen this first half here. And you just look at the scoring, and I'll go down that real quick, but, Mari Smith for the Lions has 1 bucket for 2. Deontay Mann has a 3. Daquan Little has 2 twos, a 3, and one of the twos he turned it into an and 1 to make their only free throw of the night. So he's got 9 points. You've got Spencer Russell, who's got 9, and he's also got a 3. LaShawn Stowers has 2 threes, so they've spread their scoring out quite a bit. For the Irish, kind of the same thing. We've been pretty generous with who's all getting their points here. Thatcher Hogan with 2, Teddy Hood with 2, Teddy Demler with 4 baskets for 8. Tommy Graham being our high scorer, 5 baskets for 10. Jack Campbell made a free throw, then he followed it up with 2 big threes for us for 7 points. And Elliot Lynch with 4. So we've, you said it early, we're getting some turnovers defensively, creating some turnovers. We started to convert those into baskets as the end of the second quarter came along, and so the next thing is we're getting a lot of offensive rebounds. So we got to make sure that we're scoring on most of our possessions. We're getting plenty of opportunities, and then we just have to get out to the shooters. And if we can do those things, it should be an interesting half. Plus, like always, you got to be able to handle their pressure.
Yeah. I think the Irish are winning the turnover battle probably. We're winning, obviously, on the scoreboard. But we're not winning the three-point shooting battle.
Not at all.
Not at all. They've got weapons.
And it just shows you how quick. You know, it was 33-23, and it looked like we're going to go in with about a 10-point lead. Boom, they get 5 in a row, and now they have the ball to start the half. So things can turn in a hurry in these games.
Yes, they can. Turnovers are the key.
The Lions are doing a really nice job just moving the ball, not rushing anything, not forcing things, penetrating just far enough to find a good shooter. Really nice offensive rebound.
Very, very nice offensive rebound by Amari Smith. It's probably their first putback basket of the game.
And he not only went up, got the rebound, but he gathered himself and he slowed down and he was able to put it back against a much taller opponent.
Yeah.
That's just being a good basketball player.
Yeah, you got to like it from Peoria High. It's a great start. They got great penetration, got a great shot. Then they got an offensive rebound and a bucket out of it. All right.
Yeah, Teddy LaHood.
Teddy LaHood is doing a little bit of everything here.
That was Jackson Campbell again. With
the Irish are.
I think they just missed it over and back.
All right, the Irish force a short shot there. Tommy Graham comes down with a rebound. The Irish 6-point lead. Get into their offense here. Turn the ball over. Jack Campbell had the ball stripped. He showed a little bit too much of the ball there to the central defender.
We caught a break there. They did a good job defensively. We were a little careless with the ball, but they ended up knocking the ball out of bounds. So we need to take advantage of these opportunities when you could have easily lost the basketball.
Yeah.
That weak side help is there. That pass just isn't there on the. You can't make one pass to the wing and get it inside. It's going to have to be on ball reversal, 1, maybe 2 times back and forth before that's going to finally open.
Yeah, Elliott Lynch was sandwiched in there. There was no way he could come down with that.
And with the help behind, they're able to front the initial pass. That's a pinpoint pass. That's hard to get to, like I said, on that first pass.
Peoria High now looking to turn their defensive prowess into offensive points. Get a 3 up. Doesn't go. The Irish all over the defensive rebound. Maintaining their 36-30 lead here. The Irish continue to have Teddy Dimler running the point mostly. Oh, a beautiful pass. Oh, missed shot there from Tommy Graham. That's probably the first shot he's missed from that 2-foot range.
Changed a little bit, but that's going to be a bump.
Be a foul.
And a finish. Well, that's a nice finish. Daquan Little, very nice finish.
We've seen what he can do from outside with a clean looks at the basket from the 3-point line, but boy, he really finished strong there. With his left hand from the left side, took a lot of contact, concentrated, got the ball off the glass.
Yeah, Lynch bumped him pretty good.
Yes, he did.
But it didn't disrupt at all.
He swishes the free throw. I'm not surprised with that, considering his 3-point form. All right, 36-33 now. Irish with a 3-point lead. Tommy Graham got the ball now near the left block. Nothing he can do with it though. He's going to have to look to get it out to Lynch at the free throw line. Lynch throws up a very nice move there.
First of all, Ellie did a great job just popping out to make himself available for that pass from Graham.
To show himself,
Yeah, that's a big play just in itself.
Yeah, just to relieve the pressure. Tommy's kind of trapped in the corner there. And then Elliott turns it into points with a nice little 12-foot turnaround jumper. Gives the Irish a 5-point lead. Speaking of nice touch from the mid-range there, that's number 21, LaShawn Stowers, shooting that nice little floater he's got from that 10 to 6-foot range. He starts at 10 and he ends up at about 6.
Yeah, he's just got a really nice touch.
I don't think he's hit the rim at all. I think it's just
if he hits the rim, we're not going to count it. A timeout by the Irish.
All right, seeing a little offensive dysfunction there, didn't really like, or maybe perhaps the defensive dysfunction of allowing those 5-footers to the Lions. We're going to be calling that the mask timeout. I didn't hear anybody say that. We're at 4:35.
I'm not sure why to even take a mask timeout. Nobody wears a mask. They've got them on their chins. We need to give their chins a break.
Yeah, we talked about chin COVID. It's time to bring it out of the dark.
I mean, the officials, I guess, are the ones that need it. They've got their mask on the whole game, but nobody else is really wearing their mask the way they're supposed to be wearing it, to where a timeout is warranted. So,
a remnant of those ancient times 9 months ago, Mike, when that stuff was deemed necessary. Back in the Paleolithic times of 2020. All right, game reset here. 4:35 left in the third period of this JV game between Peoria Notre Dame and Peoria High. Irish have a 38-35 lead in the 3.5 minutes of game time we played this time. I'd call this an even quarter, Mike.
Yeah, it was a 5-point Irish lead at the half. It's been cut down to 3.
Really haven't had the runs we're talking about. Nobody's had a run of more than maybe 2 positive plays in a row or 2 negative plays in a row.
Yeah, been more trading baskets than anything else so
Exactly,
far this half.
exactly. Trading blows here. Irish inbounded underneath. Now get the ball out front. Got Thatcher Hogan back in, running the point at the moment. The Irish will usually throw about 3-point guards out there one time. Teddy Dimler now back out to the top. Thatcher, though, keeping his dribble, doing a really nice job. You pick up your dribble against this Central team, and you're going to be in trouble. And we get a reverse 3-pointer from Jack Campbell this time.
Campbell is just
the left side.
No hesitation at all.
Irish going to get a blocking foul there. Couldn't quite seal off the baseline. Number 3, Deontay Mann made a very strong left-handed drive down. Right, it's going to be Tommy Graham's
just his
foul
first.
Yeah, I don't imagine in foul trouble right now. It's
no,
going to be too much to unless
nobody up and down really.
Yeah.
There's LaShawn Stowers has 2 for the Lions, and that's it. So
yeah, he got those early in the second quarter, and it has not affected his play one bit. He's about to show us
I think
here.
they maybe ought to take him out with those 2. What do you think?
Yeah.
Bring him back in next week or something. That's a nice play by Amari Smith once again. Yeah. He's very active. Great hands there.
Oh, there's number 3. Yeah.
Deontay Mann gave it up very nicely. Oh, play by Lynch.
I thought that was going to lead to a Central.
Another timeout. Coach Whalen's seeing a few things he's not crazy about right now.
Yeah. Really wants to settle this
Wonder
game
if this
down.
is going to. This will convert to the mass timeout.
Mass timeout. So. All right, well, we did about a minute of actual game time there, Mike, and I would say the same thing. It's just 2 sides just trading blows again. The Irish took the 3-point lead and turned it into a 4-point lead. A couple turnovers from the Irish that were, could prove decisive here. Were not turned into points by Central, fortunately.
I think it's just going to matter, as this game progresses, and particularly beginning of the fourth quarter, somebody maybe will go on a little stretch, create a few turnovers, go on a little stretch here. Maybe the team with the last run, it's kind of like, you get the last at-bat in baseball. Who's going to get the last real run here? Foul shooting is not, at this point, doesn't appear like it's going to be a real issue at this point. So just going to be converting, taking care of the basketball, and running your offense and converting things.
To my mind, I think taking care of the basketball near midcourt is going to be really it, because if you don't, then they've got only half the court to go. Turn the ball over under your own basket. Here. Oh, there we go.
I mentioned those: Midwest Orthopedic, Dieter's Funeral Home, the Schuler Brophy family, the Lynch family, Jones Brothers Jewelers, the PND Boosters, Dillon Plumbing, Dillon Inc., Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, OSF Orthopedics, and Great Plains Orthopedics. The benefit of this old guys here at the table is they've got 3 orthopedic sponsors here that they know will probably be frequenting them. And so we certainly appreciate all of our sponsors for what they do, making this possible. Couldn't be done without them and their generosity. So it's a nice thing. We like to mention them and thank them.
Yep, and our tagline, couldn't do it, love doing it for you, but couldn't do it without you.
That's right.
All right, the Irish here, going to see if they've calmed down a little bit, and after Coach Whalen has had his say, the Irish going to try to run their offense here and get a good look. Just avoided that turnover there. Thatcher Hogan controls the ball, gets off a nice shot.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, landed softly, just a little bit left. Central controls the rebound, gets into their offense. Let's see if the Irish have not allowed, I don't think, a 3-point attempt even this quarter, Mike. I know we haven't allowed a 3-point basket, I don't think.
No, they haven't. We've done a better job getting to their shooters. They've done a better job plugging the inside for us and not letting us get the ball inside.
Yeah, decided 2 good coach teams to come out and out of halftime and fix the one glaring thing that was a problem for the first half.
Elliot Lynch has picked up his third foul.
Yeah, he's picked up a couple one here.
And he's played really well tonight. We need
Yes,
to
he
keep him
has.
in the game.
There's no reason not to do that. You got to learn to play with 3 fouls too. Central's definitely concentrating this half on getting the ball inside and trying to see what that opens up. Yep. Well, there's going to be one of those turnovers. Thatcher Hogan tracks it down, gets it to LaHood. LaHood throws up a circus shot there. I think he was expecting to get fouled. Didn't quite get the contact he was looking for. It leads to amazingly, that turnover near half court for Central led to a Central layup about 10 seconds later.
And that's a play right there. If LaHood would sense a little bit, he could have got the ball back to his cousin, Thatcher Hogan.
Yeah.
And maybe had something out of it, but a good aggressive play.
Yeah, he's a freshman, going at it hard. Right, 41-39, Irish lead.
Foul on Daquan Little, his first, and not real sure what he did there. I think it was a hold, but I like the fact this game has been allowed to be played. You know, the officials haven't been a real big factor in this thing, and you want it to stay that way.
We would like it to stay that way.
I mean, call what's obvious.
Irish turned the ball over there again.
Good play by Graham, changed that shot.
I think 15 lost a little bit of his confidence there.
Yeah, I think he was
Rico
a little
Porter.
indecisive going in, and then
I think
his best bet would have been just to take it in. If it gets blocked, but chances are you're probably going to get a foul.
I think he had the left-handed layup there
if
he wanted it.
I think so.
The Irish dodged a bullet there. That was one of those turnovers in their midcourt that we were just talking about that tends to lead to layups. The Irish get the ball into Lynch. Oh, he puts it up. Just sort of shot a tweener there. Didn't quite go off the board. Didn't quite swish it. Elliot Lynch with the miss, but the Irish are going to earn the ball back, though, with the hustle from Elliot Lynch and the rest of the Irish. They're trying to track down that offensive rebound.
That's going to be red ball.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Rico Porter's done a really nice job defensively. That's the second time now he's created a turnover.
Central's going to try to get a sub in there really quick. Do not get it in time. The Irish have extended their pressure out to that three-quarters court here, just to try to give Central a little bit different look. They're under a minute. Mann is going to get off a three.
That long rebound, sometimes hard to get to. Those
Rico
threes,
Porter got it.
We got to look to get a charge on that.
The multiple offensive rebounds here. The Irish cannot secure the rebound there. Elliot Lynch finally does, throws the ball out.
You got Graham. If you get.
The Irish are going to try to go for one shot here, maybe. They had a couple looks there where they're close.
I think if you get something available really early, you take it, but otherwise you just run it down, get the last shot, get the ball to start the quarters. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, we're at 7.5 seconds.
Did a really good job
Elliot
getting
Lynch.
in.
Oh, Elliot Lynch misses.
We just have not been able to convert those.
Nope, but Teddy Dimmler follows up. Yeah, Elliot Lynch has missed those last two shots there, but both of them, one of them has led to a foul on Central, and the other one led to a follow-up. So you can't say they were unsuccessful. All right, so
look at
quick
some of the
reset.
highlights here. Gonna
see the highlights that have led the Irish to this 43-39 lead here at the end of the third quarter. There's those threes. Did not fall here in the third
long
quarter.
Rebound, but here we're getting it into a good spot. Elliot's changing his shot just a little bit.
You can see there, yeah.
No contact there. That was no contact. That's good. No call. Yeah, that was not a a lot of times people are hollering over the back. It's not over the back. It's it's displacement. If you move somebody, if you're taller than somebody, you can reach over them. That's not going to be a foul.
Over the back really means through the back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
well,
once
we
in a while,
weathered the storm a little bit.
We did. There was we got a bit lucky that their shooting fell off here in the third quarter. A lot of those 6-footers and 8-footers that were falling didn't fall. They didn't hit a single three-pointer in that quarter, which would definitely help.
It's a good, entertaining JV basketball
Very
game.
entertaining JV basketball game. The scoring really fell off in the third period because the defense, I think, really picked up. You mentioned Rico Porter came in, was very active in the passing lanes, and you really don't want to show him too much of the ball when he's the on-the-ball defender.
Speak of the devil, now here he comes checking back in.
Yep. Irish might want to take advantage of him not being in there to try to get something off the dribble here.
Try to complete a pass without him in the game. He doesn't make it easy.
The Hood trying to probe from the outside, get the ball to Hogan on the right side here. Elliott Lynch trying to establish position here, but they're starting to front Elliott there now. Going to get an overbat. They force an overback here. Thatcher Hogan stepped over the half-court stripe.
That relentless pressure will just get you.
Yeah.
And Thatcher did a good job because he held the ball initially, knowing that, you know, once he started dribbling, he's going to get a new 5.
Yep.
So he held it for about 3. Then he started his dribble, but then he got himself kind of pushed out a little bit just by, you know, good defensive effort.
Well, going to have a backcourt violation, another over and back violation here.
I'm going to see that one.
He did not establish.
Get a replay on that. Let's see.
That's a bad call. Nope, that was a bad call. All right,
that's a basketball guys right there.
Basketball karma, ball don't lie. I think we're going to get Rico Porter on the defensive foul. They're going for the defensive rebound. Go all the way down. Right. The Irish are getting lucky here with the fall off in the shooting form of Peoria High. They've missed some layups here. They've missed some two-footers.
Yeah, some of those shots that were falling pretty regularly, but again, we're getting a break on those things. Now we got to take advantage of those.
All right, we got Jack Campbell into the game. The only thing the coaches from Central said was don't let him shoot.
That's exactly right. As soon as he said that, I looked up and I saw Jack there, and I said, okay, now I know who they're talking about. Shantez Jackson, who's coaching the Lions, he was a really good high school player. He knows what he's doing over there.
I remember the name.
He knows what he's doing.
All right, yeah, he's having to. We're really getting a much more active, much more extended defense here. This man-to-man defense for Central.
And the Irish guy, they don't want to stop playing. You got to keep. I like that with Campbell. That's a good play on his part. Get that penetration. Oh, that ball goes down.
Teddy Dimmler.
I don't know how that one didn't go down.
He made a 3 more than he missed it. We're going to get a travel there, or a turnover.
Just a turnover.
Yeah. Got rid of the ball before we traveled.
Probably should have been a travel because there wasn't any contact.
No.
He just kind of got a little out of control.
It was Teddy Dimmler doing what you asked for a little bit earlier, though. He was sitting there to take the charge instead of moving and trying to take the block.
That's what we need.
And that's what led to that turnover.
You can limit a lot of their penetration if you'll pick up a charge or two somewhere along the line.
All right, the Irish get the ball over half court. Gonna have to weather this. There's that vicious on-the-ball defense.
Nice, really nice play by Smith.
Yeah, that's Amari Smith. That's the second time he's showed that sort of patience
just
near the
slowed everything
basket.
down. That's a good play because we did a good job hustling back.
You probably heard Teddy LaHood sprinting to try to block that shot, and he just let Teddy go past him. All right, the Irish, we're going to call a foul there on Peoria High on the strip of Jack Campbell. And the Irish have to do something to relieve this pressure out front. Rico Porter's in. That's not going to help relieve the pressure on the Irish ball handlers.
No.
Replacing Deontay Mann.
And what's frustrating with that as a coach is that really hasn't been called a foul all night, and then it becomes a foul late.
The Irish turn it over there. Just having Rico Porter in the game led to a turnover, it looks like. 43-41 Irish here. Oh boy, there's that little floater that's not falling this half for whatever reason.
The jump ball is going to stay with the Lions. What do we have here? He just teed up somebody.
I think he just teed up Man or Amari Smith maybe. Called technical foul on the scrum for the ball. So we're a little in the dark here. We didn't physically see it because we were blocked by the bodies, and we haven't seen the replay.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Jack did a good job of being down there.
I'm gonna keep my eye on number 1. That's who they called the T on.
It's blown the whistle by then, but we couldn't really see it.
That's a 3rd foul on Smith. That technical counts as a personal and a team.
So we're going to have 2 free throws here for the Irish. Then will the ball go back to Central on the, or is it possession change?
No, I think because it was, now the question is, does the possession arrow change?
The dead ball fall.
Because that was going to be
yeah, it was going to be Central's ball, pointing in Central's way. Petey Dimmler switches the first one, giving the Irish a 3-point lead, 44-41. You know, wish we could tell you what really led to the.
I don't know if he pushed him down maybe when he was getting up. I couldn't see, but.
Petey Dimmler leans in that second free throw. He thought it was off, giving the Irish a 4-point lead, 45-41.
The Irish keep the ball here, but the possession stays with
Central. The next
stays with the Lions.
The next
on the
dual
next
possession
one.
will be
they don't
Peoria.
lose their possession. Right.
I'm willing to believe that because you told me.
The only reason I know that is because we took the ball out, and I'm seeing the possession sign there. So, plus I'm an expert on the rules, as you probably know by now.
I've heard you tell me that.
Every official I've ever had a game I've coached in will tell you that I think I'm an expert on the rules.
Teddy Graham misses an outside shot there. Central grabs the rebound, attempting to get a fast break out of it, but Irish thwart the initial thrust. So Central will reset their offense. Below the 5-minute mark here. The Irish clinging, I would say, to a 4-point lead.
Well, that's a big shot.
It's a 1-point lead now. That is Deontay Mann, at least his second 3-pointer of the game. All right, the Irish have 1 point. It looks like with Nico Porter, they're doing offensive defensive substitution pattern
here. Over and back. Another really good defensive effort.
They're trying to put Nico in, number 15 for offensive defense, but they did manage to get a turnover there without him in the game, amazingly.
Spencer Russell just did a really, really good job just hawking the ball handler.
Good job.
Forced him backwards. That looked more like an over and back than the one they called.
You know what? I was looking at the officials and he was going to call that or not, because the first one was not, as we saw.
Bit of makeup call. You know what? I'm okay with that.
And really, these guys have officiated a fair game up to this point. I don't want to see a.
No.
I don't think they're going to count that. It's on the drive. Yeah, that was on the drive.
Block on Thatcher Hogan. Looks like from where Thatcher fell. This is probably right.
Yep. He took another step after that.
This isn't the NBA. 45-44. Irish clinging to a 1-point lead. Peoria High looking to take the lead here for the first time in a while. And finally they get one of their drives to foul. Take a 46-45 lead here. I believe that's their first lead since early in the second quarter, Mike.
Yeah, LaShawn Stowers just is pretty effective cutting to the basket. And you're right, since we're having a little trouble hanging on the basketball right now.
Get a little loose with it down around our waist, which is leading to the fast hands of Central, the quick hands of Central, causing us to lose possession.
Yeah, and it just, it wears on you.
It does.
Over, and that was always the thing at Central for all the years that I was in that program a long time. I was in that building a long time. And one thing that was always written on the board every game was 32 minutes. And you play for 32 minutes, and you hope that your pressure and just that relentless defense and coming at you is going to wear on the team for that 32-minute period.
Yeah.
And it does. It does. And our guys have done a pretty good job handling the pressure and handling the ball. We've had, some freshmen doing a lot of ball handling tonight against good sophomore players.
Yeah.
And not to take anything away from, but when you're playing Central, you're not playing 8th grade basketball anymore, where things are a little slower and a little easier. You're playing sophomores who have played a year of high school, and they're pretty darn good. They're quick and they're athletic and they're well coached and they know what they're doing.
Their quickness and their willingness and ability to slap at the ball leads to you trying to run your offense with your back turned sometimes, and it's you can't do that. Then you end up getting trapped when you do that, and it's
the philosophy is always when the person with the ball can't see you, then you go trap them, and that's what they do. Now you're turning around and you're double teamed, and then everybody else steps up and gets in the passing lane. And you got nowhere to go with the basketball, so they pose a lot of problems. You got to be able to take care of the basketball, and that's all levels that you play them, not just. Not just varsity, not just as JV, but all levels you have to do that.
It's definitely flustered the Irish. We'll see what the Irish coaching staff comes up with here. We are in the middle of we're near the end of our mandated mass timeout, our last one of the game. Game resets, 3:48 to go. The Irish are now down 1, 46-45. They're up 45-41. Just a couple, about 60 seconds ago, made 2 technical free throws and had the ball to get that lead. It's been all Central since then. They scored 5 straight points. They forced 3 or 4 Irish turnovers. And they have the ball now.
And we just have to be, just do what we do. Don't get too carried away. There's a lot of time.
Well, the Irish have shown the ability to turn Central over too.
That's what we got to be able to prevent.
Yeah, we got to stop that though. And that is Sean Stowers doing what he does best.
Yeah, and everything is from the left wing going to his right with the ball. Somebody's got to slide over and be able to help there.
Stowers' latest rampage to the basket has given the Lions a 3-point lead.
And it's pumped them up. They're playing better defense right now than they were earlier.
Yeah, their defense is feeding into their offense. Their offense is feeding into their defense. It's really a beautiful thing if you're the coaching staff.
Yeah, Tommy Graham had 10 at the half, hasn't scored this half, and he's been a focus of their defense. They're not letting it happen.
There's those quick, that was a little bit lazy of exchange there. The Irish didn't protect the ball. Central knew it was coming, slapped it away. Now they have a 5-point lead. The game is starting to get away from the Irish here.
Yeah, that's 9 straight for the Lions. They turn up the heat. That's hard to count. See where the defense is right now. Nobody's guarding Graham out top, and the ball goes on the wing. Look where Stowers drops all the way down the lane for help on the post.
Yep.
Very nice move by Dimmer.
Teddy Dimmer taking it on himself there. A nice one-on-one move. Bringing the Irish within 3 here. Clock ticking down to 2:15. All right, Central can afford to take some time here.
They'll get to a certain point and they'll bring it out in 4 corners.
Yeah, they got the ball handlers to do it. I'd like to get the Irish out of their standard defense.
Oh, he just split the
job,
defense.
Yeah. There's Elliott Lynch with a foul. Beautiful find. That was Sean Stowers showing his playmaking ability there. Finding Amari Smith, number 1, right at the hoop.
4 on Lynch, but Smith really nice move. Just slow him down, shot fake, let him fly.
Yeah. That was that patience he's shown around the rim all day. You mentioned it several times. Showed it there again. Not a bad foul by Lynch, so he's going to get 2 points out of it. Make him earn them at the stripe.
Right, yeah, that was a layup. If not, now at least the clock stopped if they're going to get those 2.
Puts the first one through, though, for Smith. 51-47 Lions now, a minute 56 to go here in the 4th quarter. What's been a very entertaining, hotly contested game. Misses the second, so that foul by Elliott Lynch gained the Irish a point, or at least a potential point away from Central. See if the Irish can get a shot. Elliott Lynch. A little bit quick shot there probably for the Irish at this point in the game. Got about a 15-footer there in the right wing. Not that Elliott can't make that, but
with the minute 40 to go, about where that was at that time, you think maybe you can get something a little bit better. But Elliott's had a good night tonight, though. So
yeah, he's been aggressive. Shippey has the touch to make that shot, just didn't go down.
This is where they're going to start playing a little keep away.
Yeah, minute 15 to go. We're going to call timeout here for Central. With 1-1-1 showing on the game clock, a minute 11 to go. Up 51-47, the Lions are over the home Irish. You think at this time he's putting in the four corners, reminding the kids about what to do, Mike? Or what do you think is going to come out of this timeout?
It wouldn't surprise me if they don't spread it. Maybe go four corners, looking to possibly still looking to score out of it. Just spreading, penetrate. If there's no penetration there, then you kick out, or you just circle back out. What we've got to look to do is we got to be able to slide over to help. But then if you can't slide too far because somebody's going to slip in behind you for a dump down pass. But everybody's got to rotate. Maybe we'll come out and go. I don't know if we're going to switch our defense and come out and try to play some man-to-man, or just extend this and trap them. But we'll have to show them a little different look out of this timeout, the way they're probably going to look to spread things after this timeout.
Yeah, they're going to Central take the ball out on the far side, on the sideline, closer to half court than they are to the baseline, in front of their home crowd.
But this, again, you've said it, and we've said it during the night. This has been a very entertaining JV game. It's been fun to watch. Teams are playing well. Both teams are playing well. Just in this fourth quarter, we've only scored 4 points in the fourth quarter so far, and part of that, obviously, we missed some shots, but Peoria High has cranked up their defense a little bit. They've extended things, made it a little bit tougher for us.
Yep, they turned it up to an 11 there in that fourth quarter so far. All right.
And it seems almost like that technical fired them up a little bit as well. Sometimes that, we got 2 free throws out of it, didn't score a bucket after.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the shot they probably thought they wanted.
Take a three, yeah. That's Deontay Mann. He's hit a couple of those today.
Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. He has made a couple.
All right, 50 seconds to go. Oh, we get the turnover there. Another, I want to say a loose pass, but a pass that's got to be a little more steam on it.
That was careless on both ends. We didn't pass it very well, and we didn't come to catch it. And Amari Smith did a great job getting in the passing lane and picking that thing off.
Now the Irish are down 6 points. And we're going to get the same thing there.
Smith has been unbelievable on defense.
Yes, it has. Well, he was definitely fired up since the technical. He has been terrific. Oh, grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up with a reverse layup.
Kind of a circus shot here.
Spins it in. Giving the Lions a 55-47 lead right now, 8-point lead with a chance to make it 9 if he makes the free throw. That probably is the death knell for the Irish as far as a victory in this game. Now, JV games aren't all about victory. They're about learning and growing and executing. In which case, it's a double victory for Central, the way they've executed here in the second half.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Smith maybe has 16 this half.
I'm not going to call you a liar. And Elliot Lynch trying to establish position 14. There. Irish trying to get a three off here. Yeah, Ted Dunmers takes a three, doesn't go. The Irish are going to just...
Don't foul now. You don't want to foul now.
3 seconds to go. This is going to end up being a 56-47 victory for the Peoria High JV. Really a dominant, as dominant as the Irish were in the second quarter. This is as dominant as Peoria High was in the fourth quarter. It really turned up the defensive intensity.
Yeah, like you said, that technical, we went up 45-41.
Yep.
From that point on, it was a 15-5.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we made a 3 at the end there. I didn't even see that.
Did that go in?
It went in.
I didn't see that go in.
Yeah.
That'd have been handy a little bit earlier in the game.
Yeah.
All right, but very entertaining game. There's nothing better to my mind than watching a JV game and being able to pick out 6-7 guys who you know are varsity players. That's my favorite thing about watching JV games.
Yeah, and you know what?
Varsity players are going to get playing time. I don't mean guys who are just going to make the team, but guys who are going to be contributors to the program here in a year or 2 years.
Peoria High's got a lot of them. I think we do too.
I think they all had steals. I think we do too. We have a couple of ours are freshmen. We definitely saw that Luke LaHood. I'm sorry, still in my soccer mode. Teddy LaHood. Definitely.
I thought LaHood and Thatcher Hogan had really good games as freshman guards playing against this pressure. That's not easy to do,
considering what they had to face up against. Yeah, but
we just got worn down. You know, we said that'll happen. They will do that to you. They will wear you down with all that constant pressure. And boy, when they got their turnovers late, they converted.
They did, absolutely, which is, what we talked about earlier in the game for the Irish. The Irish didn't quite do that in the first quarter the way they wanted to. They did it in the second quarter, which led to that huge scoring differential. And then basically the mirror image of that second quarter for the Irish, positively, it was positive for Central in their fourth quarter. Very entertaining game, lots of varsity-worthy action there. Lots of talent on display, and we're going to see a lot of talent on display here in about 15, 20 minutes or so when the varsity game kicks off.
This should be fun. This should be a fun night. We'll see how we respond to what happened to us Friday night here in our own gym against Richwoods, and we know what we saw right here with the JV. That's a lot of the stuff that Central's going to do to you. They're going to guard you. They're going to guard you for 32 minutes. They're not going to let up. And we better be ready for it. Better strap it on, be ready to go. Yeah, 32 minutes and more than 32 feet from the basket, though, Big Iron knows. All right, we'll be back for the starting lineups and a little preview and all that rigmarole in about 12 or so minutes of real time. We'll see you then.